And I'm Leslie Horton, live at Eau Claire, showing off my new toy here. Yeah, the Calgary Sports Car Club set up down here. We'll tell you why. Plus 21 degrees right now. How's it looking over the next few days? We'll tell you coming up. This is Global Noon Hour.
You're watching the Global Noon Hour.
Well, Leslie's back, and she's down at, where are you again? Oh, Eau Claire Market. Thank you. And you're talking about the Calgary Sports Car Club, which is doing a little showing off down there this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, men in their toys, boys in their toys, men in their sports cars. So what the heck's this big red truck doing in here? Patrick Carpente on the side. Well, it was a pace car for Indy, Rayo, and you decided that you had to have it. But it doesn't look like a sports car to me.
No, it doesn't, but it does handle kind of like that one.
Yeah, it does, and that's the whole point of the races you guys do. You don't have to be in a little sports car. You can be in anything you want.
That's right. It's AutoSlalom, and slalom, it's kind of like skiing in a slalom, as you see on TV. It's very much the same thing, except we use cones and drive around with cars and trucks and whatever you have.
And there's different categories, so this truck that you have isn't necessarily going to compete with the little teeny tiny Mini that's over there, that you could put that Mini in the back of your truck. You're not going to be in the same category.
No, absolutely not. This would be in an F-stock vehicle, like a Camaro or a Mustang, something like that.
Okay, let's talk about the racing you do. Speed is not of the essence. It is skill.
That's right. It's not really racing per se. It's more, it is a competitive event, but it's a test of precision driving and skill behind the wheel, so at moderate speeds. So it's supposed to be no more dangerous than driving on the road.
Well, as long as it's not Deerfoot, then it can't be that dangerous, right? Now, you've got your cars set up here, a whole bunch of different cars. Today and tomorrow, folks can come see the cars and really see what the Calgary Sports Car, or the Sports Car Club is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited and privileged to have the Canadian National Championships here. We're hosting it in Red Deer, and right here we've got the tech and show kind of promoting our event, and so all the locals will be teched here, and then we'll run Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Red Deer at the Westerner Grounds.
At the Westerner Grounds. All different kinds of cars too. It's just about a misnomer, isn't it? It's not sports cars necessarily.
That's true. That's true. I have the truck here, but we actually run a Sentra, believe it or not.
Oh,
it does have a performance package, but it runs in its own class, and it's actually quite competitive.
Even a little Honda. Even a little Honda here. So all kinds of different cars set out here. You can come and talk to them. You can also talk to the cars. No, talk to the owners.
You can talk to the cars if you want to.
The cars will not be talking back to you. No, but it's kind of cool.
Thanks,
kind of fun to see, all shined up.
Yeah. Thank you, Leslie.
Okay.
And the Canadian National AutoSlalom Championships takes place August 15th through 17th in Red Deer. For more information, check their website at cnacsolo.ca.
Yeah, you betcha. We're down at Eau Claire, you guys, checking out the beautiful market today. Checking out, kicking a few tires as well. Whatever. And these, looking under the engine, yeah, I think that looks good. The shock absorbers, I don't know, or the transmission, the brake, I don't even know. But we're going to find out. The Calgary Sports Car Club getting ready for a big race this weekend. The National Championships. You're welcome to come down here to Eau Claire today and tomorrow. Check things out, and then they're in action on the weekend. We're going to have more coming up next half hour. Plus, weather details as well. Another scorcher on the way.
Well, the Calgary Sports Car Club is gearing up for a very important event. I'm glad you touched on this last time, Leslie, because I was really wondering what a Honda Civic was doing in this sports car venue.
Yeah, well, you know what? It can be anything. You can make some modifications to it. There's a bazillion different categories, and that's why you don't have to have just that zippy little red sports car. Take a look at this Mini. This thing's so small that if you take it to Chinook at Christmas, you don't have to worry about finding a parking spot. You can just put it in your pocket. Brian Smetaniak, this is your Mini. You had an original one. I'm surprised at how big it is inside.
Well, this is not mine. This is Colin's, but I did have an original one. Yes, I had a Cooper S.
Cute.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
And this one would be in a class with other little cars, not with the big cars.
Correct. Yeah, they're all performance-based and how well they can do. So we don't classify this with the big truck over there.
Okay, let's take a look at some of these cars. Now, Honda, what's going on here?
This is what we call a street prep car. He's had engine mods done to it, carburation, suspension, aftermarket tires and rims. So he doesn't run against the stock cars. He moves up what we call from stock to super stock to street prepared. And this is a street prepared car, so it's getting higher in the performance level and capabilities.
Can it drive on the street?
Yes, this is still street legal. It drove here today.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move along. Here is the Dodge, the Patrick Carpentier Dodge, and then there's the Zola. You've heard of Lola? L-O-L-A, Lola. Well, this is Zola, Z-O-L-A, Zola. What's with the name of this one?
Actually, this is two cars. This actually is mine. It's actually, the front half is a Formula Ford Zinc, where the Z comes from. The back half is a 76 Lola T340. Therefore, the LOA, we call it a Zola.
Okay, well, works for me. Now, this one looks a bit different than the other cars. This one you can't drive down Deerfoot. Did you know that?
Well, it does go down Deerfoot, but it's usually in the back of my trailer.
Yeah.
Yes, this is not a street legal car. It's actually, basically, it's a Formula Ford modified heavily. Wing, carburation, intake, exhaust, cams, a whole ball of wax.
And that's what you guys do. You play with these cars, you put this part together with this part and that part, and they come up with something that they hope is going to win them a national title coming up in Red Deer this weekend. The big national championship goes.
Lucky stuff. The Canadian National Auto, it's called Slalom Championships, takes place August 15th through the 17th in Red Deer. Go to their website if you want more information.